Assalamu alaikum. Students, in the previous session, we tried to understand the ozone depletion, what's ozone depletion, and how it occurs, what are the reasons behind the ozone depletion. Today, we will see the ill effects of ozone depletion on human beings, our biotic community, plants, and animals. The ozone layer occurs in the stratosphere and it acts as a protective umbrella or protective shield. It blocks or filters out the UV rays, ultraviolet rays, radiations coming from the sun. Its depletion means that the more UV rays reach the earth and their exposure to the higher amounts of UV radiations could have serious impacts on human beings, animals, and plants. First, we will see what are the harmful effects of, or what's the harmful effects of overexposure of ultraviolet rays on human beings. More UV rays, a depletion of ozone layer means more UV rays that will lead to skin cancer, sunburns, premature aging of skin, and there are various skin cancers will happen like basal cell carcinoma and melanoma. UV radiations will cause blood vessels near the skin surface to carry more blood, making the skin hot, swollen, or red, causing sunburns. So, on biotic community and plants and animals, it adversely affects plants and animal community in a number of ways. Several of the world's major crops are vulnerable to increased UV radiations that results in the reduced growth, forces flowering, and these species include wheat, rice, corn, peas, tomatoes, etc. Plant growth, especially in seedlings, is harmed by more intense UV radiation. There's also one more ill effect on the biodiversity in our oceans, rivers, and lakes. It could lead to reduced fish yields for commercial and support fisheries. Yield of many crops like corn, rice, bean, peas, etc. will decrease due to increased UV radiations falling on them. It also causes mutations in reduction chlorophyll. It also causes greater transpiration through stomata of the leaves and decrease the soil moisture content. In domestic animals, UV overexposure may cause eye and skin cancers. Some inanimate objects or non-living objects are also affected by the overexposure to the UV rays, like wood, plastic, rubber, fabrics, are degraded by the UV radiation. So, ozone layer depletion in totality is a harmful affair and will cause a lot loss to the human life, plant life, or biotic community, and to some extent to abiotic things also.